What is good, yo? It's your boy Ty, back here with another video. Now, in this video today, we are going to be talking about the free cards in NBA 2K21 MyTEAM. And now I'm not talking about Kelly Oubre Jr. Now, I'm not talking about him. Who I'm talking about is each and every one of these new glitch reward cards. Now, we're not talking just specifically about these glitch reward cards. We're also going to talk about how to get Pink Diamond Bruce Bowen and which players are most worth the grind and what you guys should focus on this specific limited time, because you only do have 2 days to get these, so you kind of got to prioritize things and figure out what works best for you guys. But before we dive into this, if you are new to my channel and have not yet, please consider smashing that subscribe button as we are on the road to 60,000 subscribers. So we're just going to briefly talk here about how to get each of these players. Then we're going to talk about, how good they are and which ones are most worth it, like I said. So let's start here with Immanuel Quickley. Winning 20 triple threat offline games. Well, here's the thing about it. A lot of us are grinding triple threat offline for Danny Ferry, just kind of on our own. So the Pink Diamond Immanuel Quickley for me is just going to come with grinding triple threat offline. Now, I'm not going to play triple threat offline for Immanuel Quickley, but I'm going to play it for Danny Ferry, and Immanuel Quickley is just going to come with it. So if you're playing triple threat offline just in general, Immanuel Quickley is just going to come with it. Now, if you've already got Danny Ferry and aren't playing triple threat offline, Immanuel Quickley is probably the last guy I would say maybe the second to last guy that I would go for, just for how easy he specifically is. Okay, so Immanuel Quickley is not bad. He's just a 6'3" point guard, but I mean, he does some things well. He has Hall of Fame range. I'm pretty sure he has Hall of Fame flexible as well. So he's going to be doing some things well for you. It just ultimately comes down to, is he worth it for you specifically? For me specifically, I'm going to be grinding triple threat offline anyway. So yes, Immanuel Quickley for me is going to be worth it. Anyway, next we're going to talk about Kelden Johnson, who is a triple threat online reward. And when I say triple threat online reward, you have to win 20 triple threat online games to get him. And initially, when all these cards got released, I thought they were just going to be, the glitch rewards that you would have to get in the market, and then these guys might pop up. So I kind of like what 2K did in general, giving us kind of these different avenues to go down. Obviously, for Immanuel Quickley, he is offline. Keldan Johnson here is your triple threat online reward. So you got to win 20 triple threat online games, which, I mean, on average is going to probably take the average person 3 to 4 hours to do. So it's not necessarily an easy grind. Is Kelden Johnson worth that specific grind? It's tough. Here's the thing. He's a 6'5" power forward, small forward, and I personally don't think he's worth that grind. I really, truly don't. When you compare that grind even to the MyTEAM Unlimited grind, I might have gassed it by saying 3 to 4 hours, but I just don't think he is truly worth that grind. I think Immanuel Quickley in triple threat offline is much more worth it. I think he is better at his position, at the point guard position, than Kelden Johnson is as a small forward, power forward in the game. Again, that's just my opinion, but a 6'5" small forward is just not that great in my opinion. But still, all these cards are free, so if you want to get every single one of these cards, it's definitely not a bad idea, right? If you have some time and like getting free cards, definitely not a bad idea in general. Next, we're going to talk about Bradley Beal. He is obtainable through MyTEAM Limited, probably the guy that is least intriguing to me, because I hate playing Limited as a whole. Just Limited, the mode doesn't really fit me. It's just kind of like, let's see what the limited requirements are this weekend. They might not be too bad. 84 overall lower lineup, so that's not bad. If there is a weekend in which I wouldn't mind playing limited, it will be this weekend. And if you do play on next gen, Bradley Beal is good. Like, I know a lot of people hyped up, who was it? They hyped up Ray Allen when he came out. Guys, this Bradley Beal with Hall of Fame blinders is tough. He is only 6'3", so that's part of it. But he's got the Ray Allen base on quick. He's going to be pretty butter as far as shooting wise. And again, he's a free card. Now, the limited grind, if you win every limited game, people are more likely to quit in limited as well. You're looking at probably another 3, 4, 5 hour grind for a free Galaxy Opal. So if you are on next gen, I wouldn't necessarily try to persuade you to grind for Bradley Beal, but he's a card that is definitely solid in NBA 2K21 as a whole. He is, especially on next gen. Current gen, he's fine still. You can run with the card, but remember, he is only 6'3" and cannot play the point guard position. Next, we're going to talk about the card that I'm most excited about in Galaxy Opal Paul Millsap. Now, I've already played 3 out of 12 games for this Galaxy Opal Paul Millsap, and I'm super excited to get him for my no money spent squad account. I really, truly am. 12 games, that's going to take you anywhere from 3 to 4 to 5 hours on average. For me, you know, probably right around that 3-hour mark, as long as I continue to win games and have success with that. But here's the thing about Paul Millsap. He is the best free card we got today. Maybe outside of Obi Toppin. Obi Toppin's pretty good, but Paul Millsap's incredible. Hot spots for everywhere, has range extender, incredible on defense. I think he's 6'8", like he has the Curry slide. He can do it all. I'm telling you guys right now, Paul Millsap is more. Here's the ultimate breakdown for me. It probably takes you triple that offline 20 games. I can get that done in an hour. For most people, an hour and a half to 2 hours to get this done. Kelden Johnson, 3 to 4 hours. Limited, you're looking at 3 to 4 hours, and then you're looking at 3, 4, 5 hours for Paul Millsap. Now, Paul Millsap's more worth it than the rest of these guys combined on current gen specifically. He is. There's no doubt about it. Paul Millsap, in my opinion, is the most worth it to grind, but at the same time, for the majority of the community, playing unlimited is not necessarily fun. So if you have more fun playing triple threat online, just go ahead and get yourself Kelden Johnson. It all just depends on what you specifically have fun doing. For me, I have more fun getting, playing my team unlimited, and so Paul Millsap's the man for me. So for me personally, I'll probably end up getting Immanuel Quickley, and I'll probably end up getting Paul Millsap. Those are probably the 2 glitch rewards that I would spend my time getting. Remember, you do only have 2 days to get these things done. So it's not like they gave you, the rest of the season, 27 days. No, you got 2 days to get these new glitch market players. But shout out to 2K for giving us some free avenues to go down, at each specific position. And then, obviously, guys, we also did get the new Pink Diamond Bruce Bowen today as well. Now, the thing about Bruce Bowen, guys, is it is going to take a little bit longer probably. It's not too long. If you've stayed up to date, you're looking pretty good, right? I haven't stayed up to date on getting Bruce Bowen, so for me to get him, it would take just that little bit longer, but it's not a super taxing grind, right? You just got to do all the week 2 stuff, complete that, complete this, and then complete these challenges. So with this, obviously, if all you'd have to do is all of these challenges, the 3 blocks with small forwards over multiple games is probably the most difficult one. But I mean, if you're grinding XP, you're going to do it along the way. And then ultimately, if you've stayed up to date with these kind of 2 sets, all you've got to do is win a game using 8 Spurs players, score 40 points with Spurs small forwards, and 3 assists with Spurs shooting guards in a single game. So those are not super difficult to get done. Now, what Bruce Bowen is going to give you, if you've kind of stayed up to date and are wondering, is Bruce Bowen worth my time or not? He's a 3-and-D guy. He's got Hall of Fame blinders. On next gen specifically, I think Bruce Bowen is going to be even better. He's literally the definition of a 3-and-D player. You're not going to want to dribble too much with him, attack the rim. He's a catch-and-shoot player on the offensive end, and on defense, he is going to be beating people up. As far as the shooting guard small forward is concerned, like I said, next gen wise, absolutely fantastic player. That if I was on next gen and primarily played it on my no money spent series, I would probably spend my time going for Bruce Bowen. That's kind of my opinion on him, on his stats badges. He's a next gen beast. So for me, current gen, the way I'd rank kind of which players are worth it, Millsap first as far as being the most worth it. Second, I'd say Immanuel Quickley, and then I'd go Bradley Beal, Keldan Johnson. I'm just not a big fan of Keldan Johnson. I feel like Bradley Beal on next gen just gives you a little bit more. And then obviously Bruce Bowen's a thing of his own, right? If you grind him, he's definitely worth it on next gen. Current gen, he's still pretty solid. He just has that Hall of Fame steady shooter. But all in all, guys, I'm super stoic about all of these players and the fact that 2K gave us something more to grind. That's something that we've wanted throughout the mode, right? Keep the mode active, keep the mode energetic. And so they did that by adding these players that even if you want to spend this weekend grinding them, they're available, I think, until Monday. So shout out to 2K for giving us these players, these free cards that we can definitely grind for, as well as the content today. But shout out to 2K, guys. Comment down below, which of these players are you guys most excited about? For me, there's no doubt about it. It's Galaxy Opal Paul Millsap. Comment your thoughts down below, guys. Drop a like on the video. Subscribe if you are new. And as always, man, I love you guys and have a blessed day.